Go.
Okay, what I've done here is I've hooked up a band to a vertical pole on the side. And what we do is we work in some of our lateral muscles. The obliques, very important for protecting the spine, provide kind of like a corset. The hips, really important because the spine sits on the hips. And also my shoulders and trunk, a lot in here. So what I'm going to do is just stick my hand in here, and I hold this like I'm praying between my hands, hold it out in front of my belly button, and bend my knees a little bit. And I'm going to take a couple steps out, and then back. A couple out, and back. And all the while, the strap's trying to pull me back, so everything in here fires because the strap's trying to twist me like this. So I got it really stabilized. Out. I do about 4 or 5 of these, more if you like, because I do several sets. Now I'm going to hold it here, and I'm going to do a squat. Like this. Again, really working everything in here, but also now it's really working this inside leg, because the force of the strap is pulling me this way. Now, I'm going to take it up over my head, and I'm going to do more squats. And now I've increased my lever arm, so I get much more force pulling me this way, much more on the inside. And I do 4 or 5 of those, and then I take it straight up, and I just wobble from one side to the other. Now I'm really pulling my hips in. So again, I've worked all that important trunk musculature, as well as my heart. It's a great workout. And again, you can do 2, 3, 4 sets on each side. I shoot for the 45 seconds on, 15-second rest. Alternate to the other side, same thing, and back and forth.
All right.
I'm going to do a little plank work with the band right here. And you're going to notice your stomach is really going to talk to you. You may think it looks like shoulders, but it really pulls the stomach in. So what I'm going to do is just slip my hand through the band, put it behind my back, come down here, on the mat. Now notice I got the band kind of across my mid-back, not up high, not too low. But I got it in a spot where if I lift my rear end too much, the band's going to kind of roll up, and I know, oh, I got to keep my rear down. Also, if you take your rear up, you're not going to work at your stomach. Okay, and my hands are pretty much under my shoulders. I get a plank position. I'm going to hold this for a count of 15. And I go 1 and 2 and 3. And then, next part is I bring my knee in slow, then back. And I alternate, slow and back. Slow, and I really feel my stomach as well as my shoulders and arms. I do that for 15 seconds. Then I take my feet and I'm going to do a jumping jack only in this position. And I do 20 of these jumping jacks. What I try to do is 45 seconds of work, 15 seconds of rest. Then I go repeat, and you can do 3 sets, you can do 5 sets, or you can move on to something else I'm going to show you in the next video. I'm out.
So, go.
This is what I do each and every day before I do a workout. This is my warm-up. Taking a small band, about shoulder width apart, and squeezing my shoulder blades to move the band. Notice I'm not bending my elbows, I'm squeezing the shoulder blades. Now, what I'm also going to do is I'm going to step back and pull with the same side shoulder blade. And I'm going to reverse it, step back and pull with the other. And I repeat this about 4 to 5 times on each side. Where I should be feeling this is between my shoulder blades and the back of the upper arms. Now, I'm going to get the legs involved. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to step back with my left leg into a lunge position. I'm going to rotate rotate away from that leg to the right side, and I'm going to lunge and pull about 4 or 5 times on each side. This gets the hips and the shoulder blades talking to one another. Now, I'm going to go up higher. I'm going to keep my same grip, take my feet a little wider, take it up over my head, and I'm going to lean to one side and pull, the other side and pull. Pull, pull. That really works the side of my trunk. My hips are stabilizing me. Now, I'm going to slip my hand into the side of the band, put it behind my back. Have my hands out here like a traffic cop stopping traffic. You can see the band is like a little on my back. I'm going to make little 6-inch circles starting straight up from my shoulders, coming forward 90 degrees on each side, and then I'm going to reverse it. I repeat this twice each direction. Then I'm going to turn my thumbs backward like I'm hitchhiking and sing a 6-inch circle each way. Now I'm going to take it to the floor. I'm going to step back, strap it in behind my back, and I'm going to get into what they call a push-up or plank position, like this. This can also be done without the band. I'm going to come slow with my knee up, straighten it out. Then the other side, narrow mountain climbers, I call these.
And
This is the warm-up I do every time before a workout. Take the band, pull it apart, step back. Same side I'm pulling at. And notice my shoulders are doing the pulling and not my elbows. Do about 4 or 5 back on each side. Then I step back and I turn away from the back leg. And as I pull, I do a little bit of a lunge. Do about 5 on each side. Then I take my feet a little wider, take this up high, and I lean to one side and pull, and then the other side and pull. Really good for the shoulders and the trunk.
1 sec, Dad.